Today we're trying out the SilverCrest Espresso Machine. This looks really funky and retro. We picked this up from the Middle of Lidl and it was $49.99. It's got the portafilter system, a powerful 15 bar pump pressure for perfect crema and flavour, 2 filter inserts for 1 or 2 cups of coffee. It's got the high pressure steam nozzle which dispenses hot water and froths some milk. The water tank you can fill up to 1.2 litres, automatic shut off and status lights. It has the coffee scoop with tamper, removable drip tray, water level gauge and removable grate, and it's 1050 watt. So let's get this out of the box and see what we're looking at. So this comes with the user manual. It's written in several languages. It tells you about the parts, cleaning and maintenance, and how to use the machine. The machine itself looks really funky. It's a gorgeous mint colour. It looks really retro. The buttons are press, on and off, and are quite tactile. We've got the drip tray at the bottom here that's removable. This metal plate comes away for easy cleaning, and this insert comes out as well. This is quite handy because as water or liquid drips in here, this rises and it tells you when it's time to empty it so you can't forget and end up with it overflowing. We've got the simple on-off switch, the coffee and the steam button. And we've got the gauge here that tells you the temperature, which will of course go up when you plug it in and when you switch it on. And we want it between 80 and the cup to make the perfect espresso. And to use the steamer, it needs to be a lot higher, the temperature between the cup and the steam picture. This on top is a hot plate, so ideal to sit your cups if you want to pre-warm them or keep them warm. The steam nozzle rotates so you can move it around and out of the way of the cups, and this has a basic steam and off dial. The water tank simply pulls out and you've got the little tube in there that sucks the water up, so when you've filled that up, make sure the tube goes back in before you press it back. A decent length cable. We've also got 2 filters, a double and a single, and they sit inside this portafilter. There's a little nodule here. We line that up, sit it in, and then it can't fall out. Once you've chosen the one you're using and you've got your coffee in there, it simply fits underneath into this little hole, and there's an unlock and a lock button, and all you need to do is pop it in and twist it round. I've also got a coffee scoop with a tamper on the end. Let's get our coffee ready. So just before we turn our espresso machine on and make some coffee, I'm going to use this. We're going to grind our own coffee from beans with this SilverCrest electric coffee grinder. So we picked this up at the same time from the Middle of Lidl and it was only $9.99. It's quite smart. I've just got it out of the box and it's really neat. It's got a clear lid on there so you can see what's going on. The lock and unlock for opening the lid. It only works when the lid is locked on. A little grinder inside there. It's got a maximum and a minimum fill line in there too. The minimum is about a tablespoon of coffee. A decent sized cable, and basically once you've put your beans in there, we press and hold the button to grind, and when we release the button, it stops. This does come with a simple user manual and a cute little cleaning brush, and we've picked up some coffee beans from the Middle of Lidl to use. plugged in and ready to go. I have just filled up the water tank to almost the maximum level. Let's slide that back in to the compartment. When we turn this on, we've got the on LED here and the coffee cup light is flashing, and this should start to warm up and eventually we'll be ready to make some coffee. While that's going, I'm going to get my portafilter here. I'm going to do the double espresso, so let's align that, spin it around so it can't fall out. I'm going to use my freshly ground coffee beans and put one good scoop in there, and then I'm going to use the temper for tempering that down. There we go. This goes in the hole just underneath and twist to lock into place. And while I've been doing that, we're now up to temperature. So we can get our cup, pop it underneath and press go. So to use the milk frother, we've got that all up to temperature now. Basically you can move the nozzle round to where it's comfortable for you to use it. Make sure the nozzle goes into the milk. Obviously don't overfill your cup because the milk will double in size. And then we're just going to use the simple dial to make it run. So we've got quite a bit of foam on there now. If you want it a little bit hotter or foamier, go a little bit more. So we should have a nice creamy, foamy milk. Then you can add that to your coffee to make it a cappuccino. So there we have it. That's the SilverCrest Espresso Machine. Makes delicious espressos, or use the milk frother to make a cappuccino or even a latte. I'd say it's fairly simple to use and it looks really smart. We even got to see the coffee bean grinder today, which I thought was pretty cool. So we'll add this to our Middle of Lidl playlist and hopefully that's helped someone. Thanks for watching.